5. Hey, let's make sure it's coming through. Making sure it's all working perfectly.
Hi.
Oh, hi. We're
I'm
live,
sorry.
by the way. No, it's fine.
Hi.
Yeah.
So my
Just want to
son.
make sure it's...
No, it was my son's turn.
Okay, we're good. And then we're going to post.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show.
If I rage quit again, it's because of David.
If I rage quit, it's just because I felt like it.
That's blind rage quit.
That's okay. Hi, Edgar. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Crypto Mondays. We're here for the party. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. We're going to double check in, make sure everybody is okay. Eliana's okay. Blaine, you okay? Hi, Sean.
I'm okay.
You're okay. Everything is good. Ready for some Crypto Mondays? Good old-fashioned Crypto Mondays or what? Now?
Yes. Let's go. I dance. You
Hello,
two talk
Tish.
about
Welcome.
virtual
Hello,
monies.
Lisa.
Hello.
I sent the like I was saying just before we went live, I sent the note out to listeners for people to come to this, and it was like perfect timing because 3 minutes before we're live, the message is out. So hopefully we get a bunch of listeners, people coming in and hanging out. Hi, Mike. How you doing, man? So let's get into it. Big news over the weekend. It's kind of twofold. Obviously, the 20% with Hive, with the HBD. But first, before we touch on that, we'll talk about what we did. Obviously, we are very important witnesses on the Hive blockchain. Let's be brutally honest. I think we're 75th.
I'm looking right now. 75.
We're 75. So we're the 75th witness. So yeah, our influence is not that massive, but regardless, we're helping with the decentralization of the chain. And the CTP witness, as soon as I saw that witnesses were talking about it, I went to Blaine, and Blaine's like, okay, we'll get it hooked up. Bing, bang, boom. We are now, as the experts call it, signaling. I like that. Is that witness talk? I don't know. Signaling. We're signaling 20%. It sounds professional, right? Like you're signaling. Anyways, we are in support of the 20% APR on your HBD savings, which is kind of the big topic for tonight. And then I think Blaine and I and Eliana are going to rant a little bit as well after that. But the big topic is Hive stablecoin, the native stablecoin of Hive, the HBD, the Hive-backed dollar, is now paying 20% APR to people that are simply putting it in a savings account, and it's locked for 3 days. You could take it out whenever you want. 20% on a stable-ish coin, not backed by fiat. This is what makes HBD so unique, and kind of what I wanted to talk about, and kind of going into what Blaine you were mentioning as well too. We all talk about on blockchain stuff, right? Like, oh, Web3 or decentralization or this, that. Like they always talk, they talk a good talk. They talk a really good talk. Everyone's all... Hive's HBD is not backed by anything but code. It's backed by code, not imaginary money, not imaginary fiat that people, Mr. Captain, hello, sir. It's backed by the code. So when you're putting in $1 in HBD, you're going to get $1 worth of Hive by code with that stablecoin. 20% now is pretty attractive to people, and we're already seeing it. A lot of people have been taking Hive, getting out of their Hive and putting it into HBD. That will obviously have effects on how it goes, but right now, as is, you put $1 worth of Hive-backed dollars into the savings account on Hive, you're getting 20% back.
I do have a question on that.
Yes, sir.
So I'm looking at the witness lists and their percentages. What does it take to confirm the 20%? Because you still got like the number one witness at 12%, the number 4 at 15%, 6 at 15%, yep, so forth and so on. So what does that take to get it to 20% for everybody?
Median. It has to be median. So the top 20, you've got to have a certain amount over the threshold. Like you saw when
it's there.
Okay. When
So
you
out
were
of 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
yeah,
14.
yeah,
Vote 20.
20. So what was interesting, which was a really cool how the blockchain works, it actually bumped up over the weekend from 12 to 15 because the median, the numbers, the 15% was right in the middle. So we had it at 15% when everyone was talking. So it went from 12 to 15 even while people were discussing the merits of it, and now it's at 20%. I mean, everyone talks DeFi and all the opportunities in crypto and blah 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 blah. And here you go. Here's Hive, and I challenge Binance. I challenge Coinbase. You cowards, put HBD in. Put a real stable coin backed by code, not your buddies' so-called bank accounts. But how about you put a real blockchain with real tried and tested community with real use case and have a stable coin that people can get into? You cowards, stop talking about Ethereum, you cowards, and start talking about a real. Anyways, thanks for coming to our TED Talk. Blaine, what do you think, man? Oh, yeah, what do you think?
Pew, pew,
I
pew.
think it's great. I changed my name on YouTube to have my actual name instead of the username thing that I came up with a long time
Oh,
ago.
hi, testing. Hi, Blaine Jones.
So, no E. There's no E in my name.
There's an E on mine though.
Yes. There's no E's on me. I just have a bunch of O's because every time people see me, they go, "Oh, yeah." Anyways, yeah. No, not funny. Yeah, I'm trying.
There, John.
Anyways, guys, this is exciting to me. This is really exciting to me because, and I'm just, I'm joking around and, but this is hello, Chris. The problem with blockchain and crypto is that everyone is so infatuated with Bitcoin or Ethereum or an EVM of Ethereum, right? Like that's it. That is the issue, Brad. It is definitely liquidity. That's why it needs to get out there more. Oh, Harrington, don't worry, it's coming. The rants are coming. But that is the issue. But they will print. This is the thing about Hive. With the inflation model that's on Hive, it will print more, which is great. And it will be able to sustain itself. So if it doesn't, if things go completely backwards in a couple of months from now, we can bring it back, right? Like the witnesses can bring it back to 15, to 12, to 10. We can put it down. But the point being is that you're getting 20%. You were having 12% this time last week, but 20% now on a stable coin that isn't backed by fiat. And I'm using that term loosely because most of it's just make-believe money. It's backed by code. That's crazy to me.
Why stop at 20%? Why not make it 50%?
Let's go to 50. Yeah.
Just cause.
Next goal, 50. Why not?
Yeah, next week we're going to 30. But there's arguments out there that it can go even higher. Obviously, that's why they get paid the big bucks, the top witnesses and all the smart people. I just show up on camera and do dances. But this is the argument with Hive, is that we can do it because of the code. We can do this. We can offer this to people that are involved in Hive because of the code. And most blockchains can't do this. They have to fabricate things and get their buddies to put money into it and this, that. We don't have to. The community runs this. There's even talk now. I don't know if you guys pay attention to crypto Twitter, specifically Hive Twitter, but the talk is out there that there's even thoughts of putting something like Bitcoin to back it. Like the DHF would put money into this to have the community own a bunch of Bitcoin as the, Bitcoin is the store of value. So they were going to put this into a fund and let the community win from this. And this is crazy. This is why Hive, more people don't understand how powerful this blockchain is. It blows my mind. But absolutely, Harrington, 12% was great. 12, and that's, got to remember, guys, that's just HBD. We're not even talking about the curation, the delegation, the powering up, all the other powerful things you can do with your Hive power. We're just talking HBD. I was checking, I'm sure Blaine can check right now because he was doing pretty good a couple months ago when we talked about this last, but I'm getting 9% curation on my Hive power.
I'm on 8.
Absolutely, Tish. Blockchain power hashtag.
Let's see.
I'm
What I
getting
can
9%, not even thinking about it. And you know what I've been curating? Mostly listener stuff. Basically all listener stuff.
That is keeping me
Let's
on
look
8%.
at
Hive stats.
some market. Oh no, that's not what I want. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hive stats.
Hive stats. Constant. Oh, and don't forget, you get 2.84% just for powering up your Hive too.
Well, I want to do the listeners one first.
Oh, okay.
Divided by 472023.815. CTP earnings today were at 35%. 35.4%.
Crazy. Hello, Charlotte.
The listeners.
It's really
Yeah.
So,
Listeners is always, it's set at 5% until 2 million are issued, and then 4%, and then the inflationary model, blah, blah, blah.
Perfect. Question in Vim, David Armstrong wants to know, do the top 20 witnesses own around 40% of all Hives in circulation? No, not even close. They have probably 40% of the votes. If you're a top 20, you've got like Freedom and Block Trades and all those big accounts are voting for you. But no, if you add everyone up in the top 20 witnesses, I mean, it's Smooth has got a lot. Block Trades has got a lot. Marky's got a sizable amount. You know, top 20 witnesses have a lot, but it's not like they're a bunch of Freedoms, right? Freedom's got like 20 or 40 million Hive or something like that. It's still, and me and Taskmaster talk about this all the time. You don't even touch 20% with like the majority, and I'm just shooting numbers here, but it's nowhere near 50%, like not even close. Freedom alone, I think, only has like 3% or 4% of all Hive, and that's the one account who's the top dog. So, yeah, it's pretty powerful stuff. And if there's ever a hostile takeover again, and we've got things in place, that this is the thing. This is how Hive was born. We were born out of a hard fork from Steam. So if there's ever a Sybil attack and you know it all goes to hell in a handbasket, what will the Hive community do? Fork. No problem. We will do it in a heartbeat. We've done it before. And we'll do it again.
Because it's the internet.
I love the shirt, man. I love the shirt. That's a good one. That's a good one. So yeah, but what do you guys think? I mean, it's something, I have this written down. I wrote this down, months ago, and this was when it was, just like Harrington said, when it was 12% was really good. Like the HBD Invest project, and HBD kind of like focus on HBD and how powerful this could be. I shared a link today in the Telegram at CTP where this person showed what you would get if you put $10 a month into this thing for 30 years, right? The principal was like $3,700, but it ended up being like $300,000 or something like that. Like, it's just mind-blowing. And still people will ignore Hive and continue to ignore. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, 20% is 20% more than any bank you're ever going to get. Well, it's 19.995% more than any bank that you're ever going to get. Like, it's a no-brainer at this point with everything that Hive first layer and Hive second layer has to offer, and now we've got multiple second layers coming out. So, like, it will just continue to grow and continue to be what it is. And then I don't know when the turning point is going to be where everybody says, we need to jump on this thing. And that's when Hive skyrockets to $5-10. And everybody that's been stashing away their Hive and their HBD is going to make a lot of money really, really quickly. So,
yeah. Well, yeah, Barb, it's right. They're not. And this is, like, I get it. Okay, like, let's be honest. I mean, you start talking crypto, even you see the ads on TV, it's always the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, you might get you'll get a Binance token or something on the Binance chain thrown in there. Everyone loves Axie Infinity. You got all these different projects. And meanwhile, Hive has stood the test of time. It's battle tested. It was born in a bear market. It's got massive use case. It's got development left, right, and center. It's got the biggest blockchain game on the planet on it with Splinterlands. Like Blaine just mentioned, there's second layer tokens popping out everywhere. Hell, we built CTP, the CTP token, the listeners token, the index token, all of this second layer. If people aren't paying attention to what's going on here, they got their head in the sand. Like it's insanity. And I get it. It's not Ethereum. I get it. It's not Bitcoin. I get it. Ooh. Like, it's okay, guys. Bitcoin maxis. Close your ears. You can have other blockchains other than Bitcoin that are very successful. Bitcoin maxis. It doesn't have to all be built on Bitcoin. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk again. I'm getting fired up. Oh, absolutely, Tom. Hive staking is very important. Yeah, it's a little over 200, right, David? Yeah, it is, and it goes up. I mean, the price, everything went down. So when Hive went to $3, we were in the top 100. You know, we fluctuate. The history of this blockchain, though, we were a top 3 coin at once when it was Steam. Like this was, going back 5 years ago, but we were top 3. I think it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Steam back in the day. I think maybe Ripple was in front with XRP, but the point is, it's just like people aren't paying attention. So now is and a lot of you guys come from this entrepreneurial background. This is CTP. This is the tribe, the entrepreneurial tribe. A lot of you guys should know that when everyone is looking this way, that's when you look that way. And most people are looking this way. They're not looking that way. So now we got to start going, what Wayne Gretzky said, go where the puck is going, not to where it's been. And the puck is going to Web3. The puck is going to the layer 2 solutions. The puck is going to fast and free transaction speed. Gas fees are for suckers. Sorry. Absolutely, Barb. It is. There's power. It's not even corrupted. And this is, again, what Blaine, see how I'm underhand pitching this to you so you can talk about what you wanted to discuss tonight. This stuff is supposed to be decentralized. That was the dream of it. There's really only 2 blockchains on the planet that are truly decentralized, and you almost put an asterisk beside the one. It's Bitcoin and Hive. Everything else, there's ICOs. Everything else, there's founders. Everything else, there's original investors into it. Bitcoin, early adopters, and Hive, early adopters, but there's no ICOs. And it's decentralized. So, Blaine, what did you want to talk about this whole decentralization stuff that we're supposed to be following here in the crypto space?
Like you just said, like the whole point of blockchains and cryptocurrencies is supposed to be decentralization. Everybody owns their portion. Like you buy in at your portion and you can buy more, you can sell it, whatever. But you own your portion. Nobody can take that from you. Unlike literally everything else. The problem with decentralization, like John just said, there's only 2 currencies that are decentralized, Hive and Bitcoin. The even bigger problem, 97% of all trades are done through centralized markets. 97%. That is a some odd $1 trillion industry that are being done through centralized markets. Like, it's crazy to me. And if there was a better answer, I would have it, but I don't. But it's up from like 6 months ago where it was like 70% of the entire market was the centralized piece. But like, I don't know of a decentralized exchange. And the problem with that, and it's the same problem you see with all these other cryptocurrencies, is like people have to buy into it, right? You have to pay into it. If you don't pay into it, if you don't pay your worth and you only buy or earn like $10 worth of tokens, then like you're not really doing your part, are you? So like we have to get better, I think, because the whole like cryptocurrency is going to become an oligarchy real quick, because if 97% of all the transactions are done on centralized exchange, that means that the majority of cryptocurrency out there will be owned by centralized exchanges at some point.
Right. And not your keys, not your coin. Right. So think about what Blaine just said. You have 97% of the trading that's going back and forth between the Binances, the Bitrexes, the Coinbases. When you trade coins on those exchanges, they own the keys. Like when you say I'm trading 100 Bitcoin on Coinbase, that ain't your Bitcoin. They might say it's your Bitcoin and you could probably take it back. But if something happens, You don't got it. Very important note. Remember, this is what we talked about, especially if you've been through the training at CTP, Hive Guide, starting today, whatever. Anytime we've introduced Hive to you, what have we said over and over? Here are your keys. Print them out, laminate them, save them, take pictures and put it up in front of your fireplace if you want. I don't care, but don't you dare keep them online, and don't you dare forget them, because this is decentralization. Or put it on a cold storage. Yeah. Ledger for the win, right?
When are we going to get cold storage for Hive?
Well, they were supposed to make that. One of the top witness guys, and he totally abandoned the chain like a year ago, but he was doing that. He was building it for Trezor, where it was you could cold storage it onto a Trezor wallet, but see, technically it's never on an exchange, right? Unless you put Hive onto like Binance or something, right? Like it's cold, it's technically cold, like not really cold storage, but it's not on an exchange. If you have the keys for it, it's yours. As long as you have the keys for it. If Blaine has your keys, well, then it's Blaine's. So if you want to give Blaine your Hive, I'm sure he'll take it. I mean,
Yeah, and I mean, we've got decentralized exchanges, right? So like Leodex, Hive Engine. These are things where they're decentralized. They're centralized at the top, but they don't hold your stuff. Mm-hmm. So, and like Hive Engine is all witness based now, which is decentralized, but it's not, or something. I don't really know. So,
well, I guess some of the first one, I guess like Uniswap or something like that, like they tried to be decentralized. A lot of the DeFi stuff, they try to be, but it's not foolproof and it's not for sure. David brings up a question. If you move money to liquidity pools, do you still own it? Depends on the liquidity pool, I guess. I mean, technically, whoever started, well, this is the problem where they get rug pulls, right? Because you can put your money into a liquidity pool, and then someone takes the keys and say you had to put Ethereum in to provide liquidity for XYZ token. They take all of the smart contracts with all of the Ethereum, and you're left with a whole bunch of XYZ tokens. So it's still new. So this is why I think you have 97% of the people using traditional exchanges, because of, I guess, the false sense of security. Maybe.
Yeah. I think David answered his own question. If you move money to the pool, do you own it?
Right.
It's a pool. It's not yours anymore. It's everybody's.
It's a public pool.
Public pool, and hopefully they don't pee in it. That's what yeah. Sorry, I went there.
It turns the water blue or pink nowadays.
Yeah. Barb want to know, is Hive Engine different from HBD? Yes. So, without getting too crazy, so there's basically two tokens on Hive. On layer 1, you have Hive, which is the Hive token, and then you have HBD, which stands for Hive Back Dollar. These are what you get your post payouts for your rewards on Hive. So everything on layer 1 is Hive and HBD. Hive Engine is second layer. That is where smart contracts are built on Hive. So it's not on layer 1, it's on the second layer. So Hive Engine is where your Leos are, your CTP, your Splinterlands tokens, all of the projects that are built on Hive, other than Hive and HBD, are found on the second layer, which is Hive Engine. And that's where the smart contracts are created, where we can do all the funky stuff with creating all these layer 2 tokens and whatnot. So there you go. Hope that helps. Good question, though. Good question. Anything else to rant about?
I would also recommend everybody read like the Hive white paper, especially if you've been on like Hive or the blockchain for a year or two or more.
Yep.
Read the white paper, learn it to understand it, and everything on Hive it's all decentralized, right? It's a giant blockchain. Everything is decentralized. You can find every single bit of information about every single transaction from block 0 just by looking into it, what's going on. So yeah, read the white paper. It's definitely a great piece to learn about the blockchain, especially if you're new, or even if you've had an account for a couple of years. Like, read the white papers, learn everything. Hive Engine second layer. They've got a couple other second layers that are coming out or have already come out at this point. So
Yep.
Everything is
And
starting to expand. It's doing really well.
you can scroll down to the bottom of hive.io, but that's a link directly. I put it into YouTube. It should be showing. You can definitely scroll down to the bottom of hive.io for the link, but the white paper link is right on the bottom too. Really, really good to read. You're probably not going to understand it all. It's probably going to be a lot of different languages and terms, but believe me, if I can figure this stuff out, and I don't have a full grasp on it, but if I can figure this out, anyone can. So it's important to print it out, read it a few times. There is a lot of technical sides to it, but you'll get a general idea of why Hive is so important for especially entrepreneurs. It's very, very important. So yeah, for sure.
And the best part about the internet is you can just Google anything that you don't understand.
Uncle Google is your best friend.
Or pre-search if you're into that. That's fine too.
Pre-search. Yeah, pre-search it. They're trying to decentralize that. It's kind of hard when there's a founder group to it, but decentralized search. That's all I use. I use pre-search all day. Harrington, it's only 9 pages, right? The Steam white paper was like 30 pages. So that's perfect, Chris. We love to answer your questions. But we're going to keep going, but I don't want to forget this because a lot of you guys might be coming from Listeners, which is great. Thank you guys for using Listeners. Thank you for using the system and actually, like when I say using the system, I mean actually using it. Thank you. Thank you for voting. Thank you for commenting on people's posts. Thank you for using Listeners as it was designed to be used. I mentioned in the email I sent out earlier to bring people to the show tonight. Put in your Hive username. I just put them down. Put your Hive username into the chat here. I'm paying attention to Vim. Hopefully, Eliana might be able to go to Twitter if anyone's watching on Twitter. We got a few people watching on Twitter.
Hang on.
But put your username in here. We are going to send you guys some Cine tokens, courtesy of Mr. Raymond Speaks. He actually donated some tokens for us to give out to you guys. So I want to make sure I don't forget that. So, and I'll let Blaine or Eliana talk while I write everyone's.
I don't know how to talk. I'm busy trying to get my free Cine tokens.
Okay, that's fine.
That would be great. There we go. Just like that. My name is in there.
Look at Blaine.
But yeah, drop your Hive username in there. If you don't have a Hive username, go into Listeners. Click on CTP or Listeners up at the top, and it'll tell you don't have an account linked in. Click the button, and you can request an account. We will create you an account for free. All you have to do is promise us that you will actually do something with it, please. But yeah, talking about Listeners, the voting is working in 2 ways, right? So you've got the whole group of people that's at 100.
Cool.
And then you got a group of people that's around 50. And then you've got the other group of people that are 25 and below. So it's doing well. If you're at 25 or below, do better.
I'm trying, boss. I'm trying my best, man.
Try better.
Yeah.
Do better.
I know. It's better. We're doing
another thing to talk about with.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
No, go ahead. I was going to say I got everyone who put their username in, so I'll get them too.
Okay.
Keep going.
With Hive, a big thing that is happening is, especially people from like the CTP background or like the PLR background, plagiarism is becoming an issue. And there's a lot of very common accounts that are getting hit by Hive watchers because of plagiarism. Don't use somebody else's content and post on it with hope to get paid. You have to link to their original content. You have to not plagiarize. Please, please, please do not do that. In Listeners, I will downvote you. I'll downvote you if I don't like your username in Listeners, honestly. But no, I'm just kidding. But seriously, don't go buy 1,000 articles for $5 from any PLR site and then just copy and paste those things into Hive. It doesn't work. You're not going to make money. Hive Watchers is going to get you, and they're going to downvote the crap out of you, and you're not going to earn anything from it. So,
right. And this is it's a good. Thank you for bringing that up, man. That's a really good point. The marketing world, which CTP is from, that's common practice to buy PLR articles, spice them up a little bit to your own flavor, not just copy and paste, but spice them up, and then post it as your content on your blog to get SEO, right? Doesn't work that way in Hive. In Hive, they are literally out there. Whatever you think of it, personally, Blaine, Eliane, and I, big fans of Hive watchers. They do a thankless job. There's going to be people that are slam them, and we're fans of them. Actually, for our next project, we're actually using their API for their blacklist. So I get it. But these guys on Hive, they don't want stuff that's out there. They want unique content. Now, it's not saying your stuff has to be Pulitzer Prize winning stuff. It just needs to be yours.
Yep.
So I get it. You got to remember, when you're writing content on Hive for the SEO, why PLR even exists, the SEO goes back to the Hive blockchain. And they don't want stuff that's out 25,000 times on Billy Bob's marketing blog enterprises or .info. Like they don't want that stuff out there linked to Hive. So it's just big nugget, big nugget. If you're writing this stuff, just make it your own. It does not have to be perfect. God knows it doesn't. Look at me. I get upvoted and I'm an idiot. I can't even spell properly half the time. But just you make it yours. Just put the effort in. And if you don't, I don't know how to write. I don't know. It's okay. That's what's great about Hive. What's great about the CTP tribe. We'll help you on your journey. You're gonna suck when you get started. It's gonna be awful. You're gonna type with two fingers like a caveman. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You will get better. So just don't use any of the PLR stuff on Hive.
I have a good friend that to this day still types search for key, finger jab, search for key, finger jab.
Really? That's the best.
Oh dear.
Like, bro, it's 2022, man. Like, computers have been out for a while now.
QWERTY keyboards, buddy. What? QWERTY. Dude, I took keyboarding in high school. That's how old I am. Typewriters, bro. We didn't even have computers. That's how old I am. Yeah. Don't use the PLR stuff on Hive. Just write your own stuff, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Just
here's a hint. Don't use the PLR stuff.
Yeah, even in traditional marketing, like that's still. And I know entire businesses are built around that, but it's just.
I saw an email the other day that they were promoting a program that creates your own articles. So that's also the same. That
it's magical. Yeah, it's
Tom.
But Tom, here's the thing, right? You're trying not to suck at writing, but let me ask you something. You're writing. Are you still getting upvotes from the community? I guarantee you are. I guarantee you are because I know I'm upvoting your stuff. You will get supported. It might not be $50 in upvotes, but you know what? I make sure I upvote 20% all the time for the Hive engine, or not Hive engine, sorry, for the listener stuff. So I'll upvote you. Eliane will upvote you. Blaine will upvote you. So it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be. And then you get better every day. You get better. And you realize that, you know what? There's an awesome community that's here to support you. So there you go.
Do better.
Buy our stuff.
Better. Buy our stuff. Buy and stake the CTP and Listeners token inside Listeners. The more you stake, the more you're going to earn. Like I said earlier, it was 34% APR on the CTP token. We have streamlined that voting as best as it can get right now. So make sure you are staking CTP inside of Listeners because you're going to get your portion of the 34%. I can't say buy our stuff. I don't really know. Anytime you buy the CTP token or Listeners token into the index or anything like that, we're not making money off of it. Again, you're just buying it from other people in the market. So,
yeah.
Disclaimer.
Not
financial advice.
Create more. Get some HBD. Put it into savings as well.
Well, here's the best thing about HBD. If you're selecting 50% payouts for your posts, you're actually earning HBD.
No way.
So you basically take the rewards you're getting from your effort. Here we go. Ready for the no excuse machine, guys? This is the no excuse blockchain. Your effort gets paid not only in the CTP tokens and all the other beautiful tokens, but you're also getting on layer one. If you're selecting 50-50, you're getting 50% of that payout in HBD. What do you do with that HBD? Oh, fancy that. There's a savings account to give you 20% a year. And there's no big lockup. It's 3 days. So if you really, really need to get the HBD out, 3 days, it's yours. You know, it's
That's my son's account savings. So every week, 5 HPD goes to savings.
Did you see that? Did you see the post I shared in CTP Telegram today with
Not
with
yet,
the
but
guy
I
who
can't imagine was something like that.
just $10 a month. It showed how it was like $300,000 in like in 20 years or something. So imagine your kid when he's 25 and he's got this big fat paycheck just from doing that.
So what is we're not offering anything, June. We're just here to talk about crypto.
Just talk crypto.
So is there like a calculator that I can use? So what is $100 a week in HBD? Well, like how far will that get me in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years?
Well, he does the post. He says 20 years. It's like if you do $100 a month, it's like 2.3 million.
What about $100 a week?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Well, I don't know about a week, baller. I mean, I know, you're just out of control, Mr. Casino here. Can I just say that this is what Eliana and I have to put up with this guy on the weekends? He sends us screenshots of his damn slot machine winnings out.
Let him be. Let him be. You have your own day off.
I know. But his day is more profitable.
It's profitable in either way, in different ways, so to speak.
I just want you to know that there was like 4 over the weekend.
I know. You're my hero. When I grow up, I want to be like you. June, welcome though. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our fun little event. We just talk crypto. We usually focus on the Hive blockchain because it's the blockchain that has, the most use case, thriving community, entrepreneurial focused. You name it, play to earn. You want to upload your videos. We have our own version of YouTube there with 3Speak. It's a ton of fun. So that's what we focus on. Not so much the Bitcoin and the Ethereum stuff because that's kind of what everyone talks about. So we're pretty niche focused on the blockchain that we love the most.
Hive Maxis.
We are Hive maximalists, yes. But it's funny because it's like I still own Bitcoin. I still own Ethereum, right? Like I'm not
Hive Maxis with open mind.
Yes, we're Hive Maxis with open minds. I like it. That's a nice one. That'd be a nice brand for us. The Hive Maxis with open minds.
Open relationship.
No. Okay. Oh, good times.
Anyway.
Okay, so I got a whole bunch of usernames to go through. I will get you guys your Cine tokens. Big shout out again. What's that, sorry?
Well, don't forget my name.
Well, you didn't put your username down.
You know my username.
I know, but Blaine put his down.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. I'll get you guys. Okay.
So at $100 a week, at 20% interest, let me do starting amount $100.
There you go.
Okay.
I like it.
Estimated total after 10 years, $148,952.
What's the principal?
What?
What's the principal?
What do you mean?
Like, what'd you put into it originally?
$100.
No, I know. So what's the total? Like $100 a week for 10 years. What is that?
$148,952.
Well, yeah, now add 20%.
No. That's with the 20% compound.
Yeah. So what's the interest you've earned compared to what you put in?
I don't know.
Understand?
I just Googled interest calculator. Hold on.
Calculator. Internet.
I know that I'm getting 2 HBD in 10 days. That's my thing on my savings.
I mean, well, dude, I'll do the math, man. What is it? $100 times 52.
He has a very cool
10.
calculator over there.
50. So you put in $52,000 in 10 years.
Oh, okay.
And you're getting 140,000.
So you made 90,000, 95,000.
You made 95 grand in interest. That's not bad.
It's not horrible. Let's do 50%. I can change the witness right now.
Let's go.
Throw all tokenomics out the window. Who cares? Who cares? 50% for everyone. It's like Oprah. You get a car. You get a percent. You get a percent. You get a percent. Yeah. Nice.
I had somebody just message me on Discord and tell me how they were an expert in NFTs and how to make money on them.
Nice.
I said, "Does this work?" And then they blocked me.
Aw.
Oh. I saw an NFTs for
Normally
dummies.
I block them all. What close?
NFTs
Here's the
for
secret:
dummies.
buy low, sell high. That's it.
Secret.
That's the
Or buy and hold, especially on Hive because
Hold
you're
on,
getting
hold
20%.
Yeah.
Hold on tight.
Hold on, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming. I don't want to go too long because this was a good show. But everyone that sent in your usernames, including Eliana, I will send you some Cine tokens, courtesy of our good friend Raymond Speaks from the Bro Fund. Definitely
you,
check
bro.
out his Cine
Shout out
TV.
to our sponsors, Bro Fund.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Index.
Index. Yeah, man, we're everywhere. We're CTP, the Toronto Blue Jays. No, I wish.
The internet.
The internet. Yeah.
We blame the internet for all this stuff.
Do we have a do we have a spinning wheel?
For what?
You want a wheel?
Yeah, or just a wheel with everyone's username. Can you do that or no? Quick or no? Just for a grand prize?
Of
Tell me
course.
the usernames.
Well, I don't. I got everyone's username here, but
You should be on a notepad already, so you can copy paste it.
How many names are there?
No, we'll do numbers. We'll do numbers because that'll take me too long to get all everybody's.
How many names are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is he doing one?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Close that. Okay, share screen.
Okay.
So the name corresponds.
And we lost you.
No, that happens when he starts streaming, so it's okay. Okay, so
1 through 11.
Okay, so what? Like the what I wrote down?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'll shuffle them. You don't have to shuffle them.
Okay.
Shuffle a few numbers in front of the usernames in your notes.
Nah, it's fine. So what are we spending for?
They're gonna get a legendary card from Splinterlands.
A legendary card from Splinterlands.
I want to be included as well.
Oh, Blaine and
Okay.
Eliana are not included.
Okay. Number 9.
So do I count down who it is?
Yeah, and up from the top. 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4,
so
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Edric. Edric, and you guys can't see it, but honestly, I wrote everyone's names down, and it was down at the bottom there. So Edric, Edric 1. Edric, I assume that's your username in Splinterlands. Or first of all, it does absolutely no good if you don't have a Splinterlands account. But do you have a Splinterlands account? Is that your Splinterlands username?
Yes, that is his name.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I just looked up on Peak Monsters.
Okay, hold on. Let's go. Find a card. We're gonna buy one. Right now. Now, if you're expecting a Yoden Zaku or something, buddy, I got you. Come on. Let's just keep it just a little bit. Jello pudding pops. I'm gonna get you a Jin because I think it is one of the best cards out there, and I won't do that because that one looks like it was. So I'm buying this for you, and I will send you that right now.
I don't know why you don't buy it on Peak Monsters.
I'm too lazy. That was too much. I just do it here. So
Just $2.
yeah, man, it's great. It's fantastic. This is the time to load up on these, man.
I have to buy one.
Edric. How do you spell it?
EDG ERIK.
That
Edge RIK.
Edge RIK. Okay, perfect. There you go.
What?
You got a Degino Shanis, sir. Thank you for participating.
Pigeon.
Everyone gets everyone gets some Cine tokens, but I just wanted to do something a little bit.
You get to see the token.
Yeah, everyone gets the Cine token. So the
Thank you.
URL for our company, well, it depends.
Listnerds.com.
Yes. This is our website, listeners.com, right there. Check it out. Bang, bang, bang.
Index.io.
Or he-index.io. But
he-index.io.
yeah. Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate you. Let us know if you need anything. I will get everyone their Cine tokens right now, and we'll have some fun. So big shows this week. We got Cryptomaniacs with a special musical guest tomorrow. Raven is our first musical guest who's creating NFTs and music on the blockchain. So we're going to have a talk with her tomorrow. And then Blaine, Eliane, and I will be back on Thursday. And tons of stuff. So thank you guys for coming and have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.